Well guys, as you can see, it started raining. Started raining this morning about 5 o'clock. It's not rained much. Yeah, we got dark, there we go. Hasn't rained much. I think we might still be able to do corn if it doesn't do any more than this. I hope it quits here soon. We got 25 acres, or about 35 acres of corn. This down the way here is actually the field that Fent was running in. Hopefully we can finish that. We'll have to haul it to town. Definitely not going to be doing beans today, but yeah, just another day of rain. That's precision driving right there by an expert.
Almost scratched your van.
That's closer to the truck.
George and I are going to take a couple loads of corn to town. This is what we couldn't hold the other day. The bins are pretty full, so we'll take these loads of corn to town, then we're going to dry some soybeans. You know, the last 3 or 4 days it's really warmed up a little bit. I mean, it's getting up to 50 during the day and whatnot, which is great. But I got in this truck this morning, found my other glove. So I figures I'd find it when I don't need it. George will probably take it whenever it gets cold again.
There's a rock under the belt on your dad's head.
Is the rock? Tear it up.
I don't think so.
Dad, what's wrong with your head?
You're going to have to, huh?
What's wrong with your head?
That's yours.
Yeah, yours.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
The rock in it.
Yeah.
We looked that thing over.
That was a $650 rock.
Probably so.
Well, we got good news on Dad's head. It was not the motor that drives the head that went out of it. How big was the rock that was in it?
About that big.
Hit a rock just right and plugged or stopped the belt on the right side of the head. But unfortunately for him, he did not find it till the service call guy showed up. So that was a $600 rock. But they did adjust the head while they were here. The McDonald's, the way they work, they ride on a separate, like on basically their own chassis to help them float, and they need adjusted every now and again, and that one definitely needed adjusted. So I guess it wasn't all in vain. And today's episode of Feeding George was brought to you by Roush Ag Solutions. Well, I think we're going to hook up to the bean head and go run beans for a little bit. What do you think?
I think we can run beans, yeah.
We're going to need a boat first, I think. Maybe some flotation devices on the combine.
I think we'll just turn the heaters on the combine and let them dry the beans as we do.
You guys didn't know, but our combines came equipped with an onboard drying system.
Yeah.
Well, guys, earlier when I said I thought that we'd be able to run corn, I thought it was just going to mist for a little while and then be done raining, but it's just been a miserable, dreary, steady drizzle all day. So corn's not looking real good, not looking real promising. So hopefully it doesn't rain much more and we can run tomorrow, but I don't see it happening today. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to clean up these dryer screenings before they get any wetter. Get this crap hauled out of here. All this muck, rotted grain, water, dust. Look how thick that is. It's like an inch thick of just slimy, mucky, slippery crap. Hey guys, as I was sitting there cleaning up under the dryer, figured I'd listen to a podcast or something to help pass the time. Every Monday morning, the Ohio AgNet podcast comes out, and I usually listen to it, and just so happens that I'm in this one. A couple weeks ago at the Fent Field Day, I ran into Ty Higgins, and he interviewed me for the podcast, so if you'd like to check that out, it looks like it's, I guess they don't number their podcast, but it's the podcast for today, November 19th, I think it is. So go ahead and check that out. Ohio AgNet Podcast is what it's called. If you want any kind of information and what's going on in the farming world today, it's a great source of information. And we're done. That only took way too much time. You may be wondering like why we're cleaning up dryer screenings and stuff like that. Which really we're a little bit behind on this. We try to do this more often. We had a guy used to come over and he'd clean them up for his chickens, but long story short, he got rid of his chickens. Anyways, there's a couple reasons. For one thing, when these things get wet, they're harder to clean. I mean, you can still see there's some plastered onto the floor here, or concrete. It's going to be hard to get that out of there. Other reasons, it becomes slippery. It can be dangerous. All that gets to smelling bad. I would say it attracts rats, but we obviously already have rats if you watched very many of these vlogs. And it can, I mean, keeping stuff cleaner is just going to last longer. So kind of why we try to keep it clean. Like I said, it's a little dirtier than normal. But it's also rained a lot more than normal. Usually, you can let it go for a week or two and it won't even get rained on. Not this year, every day. Well guys, the weather never really did straighten out today. It's just been kind of a misting / light rain all day, really. Tomorrow does look like a better forecast. Hopefully we can get something done tomorrow. Been kind of in the office this afternoon. We've been trying to gather prices for next year and all that good kind of fun stuff. The not so interesting part of farming. One thing, if you're in the Southern Ohio area, there is a auction retirement sale down the road. Some neighbors of ours, the Graveses. Looks like the auction is Friday, December 14th at 10:30 a.m. Real good people, take pretty good care of their equipment. So if you're in the market for some used equipment, stop on by. It looks like it's a Went sale, so I'm sure if you go to thewentgroup.com, you can get the details and the address and all that good stuff. Well guys, today sure didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Kind of thought when we woke up we'd be able to harvest today, but that just didn't materialize due to weather. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm remaining hopeful. I don't know. It'll probably be pretty late. It'll definitely be corn, I would imagine. But thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Brian's Farming Videos, and on Facebook at Brown Farms. And we'll see you in the next video. And yes, I'm going to lift weights in my flannel. It's cold in here. Probably wear my hat too.